Ever since ASUS announced the G14, that has been the go-to compact gaming laptop if you wanted a 14-inch machine, and it's only until recently that that's changed with the introduction of the Razer Blade 14. Well, ASUS is not happy about that and they want their title back. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And this year's CES event is absolutely crazy. Have you seen how many laptops ASUS has released? More on those in future videos. No, today we're going to be talking about what I believe is yet again the best 14-inch gaming laptop of 2022, the brand new ROG Zephyrus G14. Well, when I say brand new, that is a bit of a stretch because you may notice it does have similar design qualities to last year's model. In fact, this is last year's model. But don't let that fool you, they have improved what needed to be improved. So this year's computer is still available in its two usual colors, Moonlight White, which is my favorite, and Eclipse Gray. On top of the lid, you'll find the upgraded anime matrix, which allows you to express yourself in the funkiest ways possible. Lifting the lid, you'll be happy to notice that both the G14 and G15 come with a webcam. Now, this is not your old run-of-the-mill 720p webcam. This is an IR 720p webcam, which allows for Windows Hello, so you can just sign in effortlessly. The display itself has been improved. So ASUS is moving away from the old aspect ratio of 60:9 and embracing 16:10, so you have more room to work and more room to play. The display is also ROG's Nebula display with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 that has a peak brightness of 500 nits and 120 Hz refresh rate, so you can have a much smooth, a buttery smooth gaming experience. The touchpad has been increased by 50%, and it's nice to see that ASUS is making great use of the space that is available underneath the keyboard. And for your sake, here is a comparison between last year's model and this year's model. You can clearly see what ASUS has improved and why they have done that. Compared to my last video on the Lenovo ThinkPad Z16, that computer was quite limited in port selection. This one, not so much. So on this computer, you're getting one HDMI 2.0, you're getting two USB Type-C, one of which does have power delivery, and you can charge it up to 50% in 30 minutes, which is very nice to have. You're also getting two USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports and one micro SD card reader, so you don't need to worry about dongles unless you are a madman. Internally is where we find the biggest changes because ASUS has gone completely AMD, starting with the CPU. So the CPU is the new Ryzen 9 6900HS, which is an 8-core 16-thread processor with a base clock speed of 3.3 GHz that can be turbo boosted to 4.9 GHz. This is a CPU that I think can give the new M1 processors from Apple a run for their money. By now you're thinking, yes, William, we know last year's model also had an AMD CPU, and I agree with you, but last year's model also had an NVIDIA GPU. Not this year. ASUS has introduced an AMD Radeon RX 6800S, which offers 105 watts of graphical power by taking advantage of features such as AMD Smart Shift and Smart Access technology, which allows the power to be delegated to where it is needed. Also, what ASUS has introduced with the whole lineup this year is a Mux Switch. Now, if you don't know what a Mux Switch is, let me explain it to you. So with older gaming laptops, the GPU had to pass through the integrated processor on the CPU, which would drive the display. Now this way is inefficient since the GPU is not giving 100% of its power. This is where Mux Switch comes in. This microchip allows the GPU to push directly to the display, which could improve frame rates by 9% at the low end, all the way up to 30% to give you an edge over the competition. Thank you ASUS for introducing this to your lineup. Cooling these awesome components is ASUS's custom vapor chamber, and the cherry on top is that both the CPU and GPU is coated in liquid metal for better thermal dissipation. Now the battery in here is a 76 watt-hour battery, which should offer an estimated 10 hours of video playback. Now I know it's not what we all want. We always want that 16, we want that 24 hours, but it's good to know that you're not going to reach for the charger every time you use the computer. unless you're gaming, of course. And if you do run out of battery power, you can just top it up to 50% in 30 minutes. So that is also nice to have. So yeah, that is my take on this year's ASUS Zephyrus G14. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Would you buy it, or would you get it for a friend? Let me know in the comments below, because personally I really like this computer. It's compact, it's powerful, it's got a great display, it's got Windows Hello, much better trackpad, I believe, and yeah, great port selection compared to the last computer I looked at. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below if you like it. And yeah, so that is the end of the video, guys, and I'd like to thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, as well as to smash that notification bell to be kept informed about my weekly videos, because there's a lot of them coming, because CES did not make a shortage of that is for sure. So anyway, guys, I will see you in my next video, and have a great day. Cheers.